Alright, shut up the start and soon music. Time for regularly scheduled nonsense. Everything should be working right in theory. It is. Hello, Hiragi. I see you there in chat. Alright. Guess welcome back, everyone, to another Elder Scrolls Online stream. If this is your first time here on the channel, my name is Dragon. I'm a Dragon Girl VTuber with a bit of a foul mouth. And well, today we are finally, and I do mean finally, tackling one of Elder Scrolls Online's DLCs. Actual story DLCs. Now, there's no fancy prologue quests to go through here, but we're starting off with Orsinium because we actually have everything in chronological order. Now, I'm not touching Imperial City because that is a PvP DLC, and I just do not fuck with PvP in this game. They say, oh, new PvE gameplay. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They're lying to you. They are lying. Hi, Sam. Please do get some rest. The haha funny cringe anime Dragon Girl is not worth your, messing up your sleep schedule and your health. But yeah, you have good news. Awesome, Sam! Now, without further ado, accept quest. Invitation to Orsinium. Ignore the other extra side stuff that I have yet to do. By the way, I did finally manage to get this house here, Old Mistvale Manor. Dogmeat finally has a yard to run around in. Who's you good boy? I still need an option to pet you in-game. Hey, it's gonna be a race between you and Shadow on that one, Hiragi. Who is this man who just ran out of my home? Anyways, where the hell am I going for this one? I guess we're gonna do as the map guides until it tells us we're wrong. Boat. We need a boat. I don't know if I could do back-to-back. Get a boat. I'm just gonna get on a boat. Why am I running? I have an Indrik. Why am I running? I have a mount. Awesome, Sam. Please go get some sleep. It's one of you I need to talk to.
I'll soon be heading back to my... Very good. There's a fair wind now.
No, wait, not summer. I don't want to go to summer. God damn it. Oh, it's gonna be one of them days, is it? Sam, please, go to sleep. Eleanor, you are killing me, man.
My ship
I'd like to leave.
Sure thing, but I'll warn you.
Guess we're going to Mournhold. Where are we going? You're killing me, madam. You're taking me everywhere but Orsinium. Please, I'm only going to be doing an hour. I'd like to set foot in there before end of stream. And polymorph's been casted. Censorship kobold. Please go to bed, Sam. Go to sleep. Get slug-catted. Alright, you, will you take me to Orsinium?
I can fit you. We even... Let's go.
No, 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 no. Are there other people on this boat? Not you! Ah! Shit. Is this entire stream just gonna be me just struggling to figure out where the hell I'm supposed to go?
I won't promise. Let's go.
I just want to go to Orsinium. That's it. I just want to go to Orsinium. That's all I want to do. Rothgar Ambassador, up above. There we go. Thank you. Didn't need to go to fucking Somerset. I'm gonna throw hands with this game. Although, before Hess, we can't go to Orsinium alone. We just can't. Zareth, buddy, you wanna come on? Wanna come along? Wanna go to Orsinium? It'll be nice. Get to see more of Nirni.
My moonclaw draws me to you.
Hey, Zareth. I'm not going to Orsinium alone. Not if I don't have to. And I don't have to. I have a dog meat, I have a Zarethvar, I have an Indrik named Dancer, who I will eventually make look extra fancy.
You're the one who stopped Thalik from opening the portal to Oblivion.
Where is our ambassador's up there? Hi, Zados. Yes, get plenty of rest. Hope you have a good day with work tomorrow. And I will try my best to have a good stream. You.
If you have a letter from the Forge Mother, then you've come to the right place. And we don't even care that you're one of those Nord-loving, lizard-liking, preening like a dark elf, card-carrying members of the Ebonheart Pact. No offense.
Somehow the no offense makes that worse. Yes, I received a letter from Orsinium.
And here I am, all the way from the icy nethers of Hrothgar, to officially welcome you and transport you to Orsinium. Of course, I'm also supposed to make sure you're willing to do a little hard work. There's no room for shirkers on my wagon.
What do you need me to do?
I sent a caravan full of food and supplies to Orsinium. Once there, everything will be distributed to the outlying clans to help them make it through the winter. The caravan's slow. I want you to catch up with it and see it safely to the city.
How do I find this caravan?
The caravan should have just entered Hrothgar territory. I can take you as far as the entry gates, but you'll have to make it from there on your own. This is important. If those supplies don't reach the city, the smaller clans don't stand a chance.
Tell me more about this caravan.
With so many resources diverted to rebuild the city of Orsinium or to fend off Reachman invaders, the smaller clans haven't prepared for the coming winter. For many orcs, the supplies on that caravan could mean the difference between life and death.
You're rebuilding the city of Orsinium?
Well, not me personally, but yes. Orsinium is going to be grander and more magnificent than any previous version of the city. King Kurog has invited artisans and merchants from all over Tamriel to help with the effort, not just adventurers like you.
And who's Forge Mother Alga?
That's the king's beloved mother. The king is too busy waging war and cracking skulls to be bothered with sending invitations. He leaves all the administrative details to the Forge Mother. She's very good at such things.
You mentioned Reachman invaders?
Invaders from the Reach, the Winterborn. They're following a mad warlord named Yurfon Iceheart on some insane
Angel.
quest
Yep,
to
I'm
take
taking a
our
drink.
land. But we're not going to let that happen. We've got something the Reachmen don't. A secret weapon. Our Achater.
Forgive me for asking, what's an Ashater?
What's an achater? The big animal next to me. That's an achater. Don't you have them around here?
Nope.
Sweet things, really. We use them for all sorts of things. Transportation, pack animals, beasts of burden. They even make delicious cheese.
We will look at this animal, and I will try to see how you could how you could milk it and then make cheese after we're done with this conversation. I'm still not sure why I received this invitation.
I can't get into too many details because I don't really know myself. I'm sure it has something to do with rebuilding the city of Orsinium, getting the clans in line, and dealing with the Reach invaders. It's kind of hectic in Hrothgar right now.
Why doesn't King Kurog ask the Daggerfall Covenant for help?
That's complicated. Well, no, not really. Kurog saved Emmerich's arse during Ranser's war, and we do our part for the Alliance. But there's no way we're letting Covenant forces get anywhere near Orsinium. This situation requires a more personal touch.
More personal than Kurog's allies, and I am not falling for that there, Scram Jones.
Who sacks Orsinium every time we rebuild it? The Bretons and the Red Guard. Sure, we're allies now, but how long is that going to last? So the king put it in writing. No Breton or Red Guard armies in Hrothgar. Ever. Says so in the treaty.
Well, I'm ready to go to Hrothgar.
I can take you as far as the border gate. Then I have to come back in case anyone else shows up with an invitation. Just catch up to the caravan and escort it to the city. Then introduce yourself to Forge Mother Alga. She's expecting you. Let's go.
Alright. Oh, damn it, I didn't get a good chance to look at it. Zareth, did you get a good chance to look at the thing? Damn it, he didn't. But yeah, we're finally touching the DLC. Hi, Zareth. An invitation to Orsinium. Lore book. You alive?
You there. We need help. Our caravan. They came out of nowhere. Attacked us. Stole our cargo. The orcs need those supplies.
Who attacked your caravan?
The Winterborn. From the Reach. They ambushed us. Leaped out of the damn snow. It's like they knew we were coming. After that, it was all a blur. By the gods, they turned people into ice. They shattered them.
And what was your caravan carrying?
We were taking food and supplies to Orsinium.
Ah, there's our caravan.
Once there, everything was supposed to be distributed to the outlying clans to help them make it through the winter. Without those supplies, many orcs will die. I don't want to be responsible for that.
And you're not going to be responsible for that. We're going to make sure people don't starve to death. I'll help you.
The remains of the caravan and the surviving members of the crew are just down the road. I don't know where the marauders took the stolen cargo, but maybe someone in the crew saw where they went.
So, not everyone traveling with the caravan was killed?
No, not all of us. We had a number of warriors among the crew, hired to keep guard. But we were no match for the Winterborn marauders. Some of the traders, though, they raced after them. Those supplies, their clans need them to survive the winter.
Traders went after the supplies on their own.
We were going to help them, but an orc patrol showed up. Some chieftain named Bosrock told us to stay out of the way. The orcs went after the marauders, but they haven't come back yet. Someone's got to save the traders and recover those supplies.
On it. Come on, Zareth. Time to do more do-gooding.
What are you doing? We can't let Chief Bosrog deal with the Winterborn by himself.
I didn't come all this way to die, Elf. That isn't what I signed up for.
Damn it! Where are all these Winterborn marauders coming from?
Hello there?
Anyone see where the chief and his warriors went? Anyone? All I see is death and Iceheart's damn winter.
Well, you seem to be the one in charge.
Did Orsinium send you? Are you part of the reinforcements? The Winterborn came out of nowhere. It happened so fast. They took our cargo into the hills and the orc peasants chased them. That's when Chief Bosrog and his warriors arrived.
Well, tell me what happened. I'm trying to get the full story, all the details.
Our caravan was heading for Orsinium, the new orc city, when the Winterborn landed on the wagons like flesh flies on skeever pie. The orc peasants refused to let their supplies be taken, so they chased the marauders into the hills.
You let defenseless peasants go after the marauders.
In case you haven't noticed, these cracked acorns aren't worth their weight in bloodberry pudding. Besides, before we could rally our forces, Chief Basrog and his orc warriors arrived. He told us to wait here and then went after the marauders.
I will contemplate what the hell bloodberry pudding is later. I'll go help the chief.
I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Chief Basrog is big and mean and looks like
Though first
he
we
can
must get
fight.
all of the
There are
must
an
get all the
awful lot
lore,
of
all the
marauders.
dialogue options, you know.
Iceheart's Winterborn won't stop until Basrog and all the orc peasants are dead. You better hurry.
Aren't you coming with me?
I will. Eventually. Maybe. I mean, look around. These people are injured. What happens if the Winterborn come back? Someone has to protect them, keep them from being picked off one by one. Anyway, I'll keep them safe while you help Chief Basrog.
What brings a wood elf to Rothgar?
This caravan brought me. I thought we already covered that. Oh, you mean specifically? The invitation. You got one too, didn't you? It talked about testing yourself against the most savage land in Tamriel. That was a challenge I couldn't pass up.
What can you tell me about Chief Osrog?
He's a chief. In charge of an orc clan or something. If you ask me, he's got more than a chip on his shoulder. It's a whole damn mountain. I don't think he's a big supporter of King Korog, but he saved us before he went to help the peasants.
Was the chief part of your caravan?
No, we were the caravan guards. Basrog said he was on patrol, looking for Winterborn marauders. Some scary Reach warlord named Iceheart leads them. Even Basrog seemed a bit nervous just talking about him. Now go help the chief before it's too late.
Alright, off we go then, I guess. Ready, Zareth? Go do your job. Ow. How dare you interrupt my laser beam? You don't interrupt the laser beam. What the hell? Never interrupt the laser beam. It's just fucking rude.
Dadna, Exavija.
Keep your heads down and don't move. Chief Basrog will be back for the rest of us as soon as he can.
We found them. Leave no orc alive. Somebody help us.
Oh, hey, fellow
I
Arcanists.
am with you, Tommy.
There's more of them. Watch out.
Ah, they're popping out snow like daisies. Good to know.
We'll head back to the caravan. Not on our own anyway.
Yes, it was.
There
Go.
are still some of us hiding in the cave near the waterfall. You have to help them too.
Right, we're on it. We're on it. Hold on. Crafting materials. I gotta enjoy the craft bag while I still have it.
Fine
Oh shit! I gotta make something very clear to y'all for a moment here. Look at me. Look at Dalhiri here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me and Dalhiri here. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. Look at us. You didn't see shit. You did not see that. Got it? Got it.
For something to attack, or something to protect.
Bastards never had a chance.
Get perceived.
Do not perceive. You didn't see shit.
I saw what you did out there. Thanks for helping the clan orcs. The ones in here, I think it's too late to help them. Iceheart. He froze them solid. The bastards got magic, the likes of which I've never seen.
You're one of Chief Basrog's soldiers?
Yes, I'm with Basrog.
No, she didn't.
We were out on patrol when we saw the Winterborn attack the caravan. By the time we reached the wagons, the marauders had already stolen the supplies, and a group of orc peasants were trying to chase them down. Stupid peasants.
Who's Iceheart?
You're Fawn Iceheart. He's the most powerful of the Winterborn warlords that have been raiding Rothgar the past few years. Since he arrived from the Reach, The attacks have gotten worse. Iceheart is strong, ambitious, and extremely dangerous.
I can deal with Iceheart. I kicked Molag Ball in the Molag Balls.
I like your courage, but I don't think you'll get to test it today. If Iceheart was still around, we'd be frozen solid by now. My guess? He got what he wanted and hightailed it out. The outlying clans need those supplies.
Alright, hold on. Censorship, Kobold! Get me back in proper form. There we go, that's better. I'm me. Alright, supplies in the caravan?
Enough food and supplies to get the outlying clans through the winter. Without those supplies, the clans are going to starve. Chief Bosrog went to track down the marauders and find the supplies. If he fails, I don't know what we're going to do.
How can I help?
Search the area and see if you can find anything that even hints as to where the marauders disappeared to. If you happen to pick up their trail, find Chief Bosrog. He'll know what to do. Leave no stone unturned. Anything you uncover could prove useful.
Alright then.
Where did you take our supplies?
Oh, hold on. Loot I missed.
I'll kill Winterborn every second until you tell me what I want to know.
Calm the fuck down, man. Ah, supplies and harpies. Oh, they actually change up how the harpies look for this type of climate. That is actually a nice little touch. Supplies were removed from this container.
Spirit no peace.
Don't even think it, your claws!
Like, it's not even a recolor. Like, a lot of the desert areas or more tropical areas, the harpies don't have this much fluff on them. Warlord Iceheart, I risk everything by betraying my people for this promised gold and the right to sell exclusively to your clans. If I made any delay or mistakes, I've already given a portion of gold to a group of Kashidi traders in order to solidify my other endeavors in Orsini. Ah, we got a trader in the midst. Yay, we have a trader in the midst.
Liquid treasure.
Yep, water. Fresh water. It's good, everyone. It's good. It's good. I found strawberries, rye, and ginkgo in the boxes. They aren't gonna starve. I even found some rice. Wash it first before you cook it. Where is our dear chief? Oh. I don't think I was supposed to take this way. Hi, bird. Zareth, I do stupid shit occasionally. I'm not jumping down there. What? There's gotta be a road or a path down there. I'm not jumping. Can't make me jump. Excuse me, Harpy. Yeah, the ones in, like, the main area for the base game, they look more like tropical birds. In this, they look more like crows or ravens, which, hey, nice touch. Same creature, but regional differences.
Silence at last.
Alright, mount up. We aren't walking, we're riding. Ignore the call of crafting materials. There's our chief.
The land peasants. Are they on their way to Orsinium?
The soldiers escorted them and the wounded outsiders. They should be safe enough.
Safe enough isn't good enough. Go after them. I'll continue to look for the Winterborn and the missing supplies. You're the outsider who leaped into the bear's den to fight the Winterborn? Shan, the Wood Elf, mentioned you. Surprised you didn't end up all bruised and bloody like the rest of these fools. This is our home, not an amusement for your pleasure.
Hey, I saved your people. I didn't come here to be a tourist.
And I appreciate that. Doesn't change the fact that I despise that you're here, though, sticking your nose in our business.
I was invited.
Ah, yes. The king's invitation. And what a royal bag of snakes that is. Look, you have my thanks for saving those people. And as much as I hate it, I owe you a favor. But right now, I need to determine where they took the stolen supplies.
Maybe this note will help you find the supplies?
Let me see that. We've been betrayed, and for gold, no less. By Malakath, I'll make sure someone pays for this. Look, I need to protect the next caravan to come through the Merchant's Gate. If you truly want to help Hrothgar, then you will help me.
Alright, what do you want me to do?
This note indicates that the traitor has interests in the city. I want you to track down this traitor and find our stolen shipments. The fastest way to get on my good side, and on Kurog's, is to expose the traitor and recover our supplies.
Alright, I'll go to Orsinium and see what I can learn.
I suggest you start your search in the inn. Gold and dark dealings often go hand in hand with drinking and celebrating.
Yeah, you ain't wrong there.
Don't disappoint me. I hate putting my trust in outsiders. Do everyone a favor and prove me wrong.
What are you the chief of?
I'm the chief of the Farron clan, one of the oldest and strongest clans in all of Hrothgar. Kurog makes it sound like tradition is a bad thing, but by Malakath's broken tooth, tradition is the lifeblood of our culture. It's who we are.
That's why you're giving me so much grief?
You're a long way from home, and sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. That's a good way to get it cut off, at least in my stronghold. Still, Malakath would call me a fool if I turned down help when it was freely offered.
Why would someone betray the Orc clans?
Unfortunately, not even orcs are immune to greed. War provides too many opportunities for those willing to trade in lives and suffering. Gold. It turns brother against brother. We were better off when we bartered for everything we needed.
Hey, you and I are in agreement right there. What should I look for in the city?
Look for anything that would link this traitor to the note you found. Someone with a lot of gold to spend would be a good start. Then there are the Khajiit traders that were mentioned. How many of the cat people could there be in Orsinium?
There's one standing right next to me. He's right there. You want to say hi? No? Alright then. And that is a side quest down there that is for me to do in my free time. Because the streams are supposed to focus on the story. Speaking of story, I am gonna lose my goddamn mind if I don't get answers from Ruby or Phoenix soon about when in the hell we are gonna finish the Tactful Covenant stuff. I'm trying not to noom ahead on my own, but the call of cosmetics and extra stuff from Cadwell is calling me. It's there. You know, I might actually...
A fine ore, Tammy.
I might actually be able to get away with upping the graphics again. Since I'm currently not in, you know, the constant bullet hell that is the archives. I just gotta remember to lower them once I go back into the archives. They're a good way to get some extra experience for Zareth here, as well as extra gold and loot. I don't really need to be saving up mass amounts of gold anymore. I got my fucking expensive house. I got my big house with a big yard for my dog. Ah, that's a bit better. Yay, Orsinium discovered. Notification. The what? What the fuck are you? You're a freaky little guy, aren't you? Dogby, get back out here. Yeah, there we go. Guards. Good to see them. Ah, stables. Where is our stable master? There you are. I don't think I've actually done this in a bit. I need to get better about that. Almost got max stamina. And then so we can work once again on getting max speed. We gotta neum. We must neum. I got chicken. Side quest I can wait for later. Yeah, well, I guess this is our inn. New quest objective. Ask about the traitor. Hey, does anyone know about a traitor? Hey, has anyone betrayed Orsidium lately?
Paid you back, and with interest? About time. Maybe.
Hail, champion of the Crucible!
So much. I ain't complaining.
Shush.
I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
Hello.
It's a good day, friend. I've got gold in my pocket and a full mug in my hand. So what can I do for you?
Apologies, I couldn't help over here. What was that about a large amount of gold?
I don't see how that's any of your business. And if you're thinking of trying to rob me, well, think again. I need this gold for my daughter. Now leave me be or I'll hit you with my mug.
I'm just trying to find someone who came across a large amount of gold recently.
Oh, why didn't you just say so? Being all mysterious and scaring a person half to death? So, why are you looking for Gulag?
Just need to find out how you got the gold.
By Trinamax deformed toe, if this gold is illegal, my Shilha needs her potions.
I'm not here to steal it.
Alright, let's try this. If you forget all about what we were discussing, then I might have information that will help you. Do you agree?
What discussion? I didn't hear a thing.
Right. You never heard this from me, but Gulag left here a little while ago to talk to those Khajiit traders. You know, the ones who showed up recently? And if nothing else, you should be able to smell him.
Smell him?
He wears some kind of fancy fragrance, says it keeps the spirits docile. The Khajiit sold it to him. You ask me, it smells like a dead horker left out too long in the sun. Follow that scent and it'll lead you right to him.
Alrighty then. Wow, they weren't kidding! This is a man! I don't think it's a case of fancy fragrance. I think he hasn't taken a shower in about 3 weeks. This man has left a stink cloud behind him. No wonder there were people gagging when we came into the city. What the f... I still don't know what to make of you, but you know what? I'm glad to just see some more straight-up weird fantasy creatures. Hold on, we'll follow that stink cloud in a moment. I gotta get this way shrine.
All costs smiles above.
I'm glad he does. He's not gonna be smiling for very long as we keep following this trail again, though.
Gulag's scent. It is almost enough to make this one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Jode, even if he smells like a dead horker.
This one hopes we are blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent.
Back to following the stink cloud. Or hints, talk to Karina. Which one is Karina? You!
This one does not care what you may have heard. We do not deal in illicit goods. However, if you return after we have finished setting up our shop, I may have something that would be of interest to you. Nothing illicit, of course.
I couldn't help overhearing. Any idea where I can find Gulag?
We are new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one.
Thank you kindly. Can I ask what business you're in?
Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard. We sell elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things.
You sell medicine?
That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's Gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent, and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
Yeah, no, we're gonna get out of your fur, and unfortunately must continue to follow the literal scent cloud. Again, I don't think it's like fancy fragrance or cologne or anything. I don't think this man's ever heard of a bath. Gonna have to get the hose. Zareth, did we pack the hose? I hope we packed the hose. We're gonna need it. Gonna power wash this man when we find him. Oh, he's gone to a bathhouse. Does he know what a bath is?
This bath is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
You didn't have 2 gold pieces to rub together last time I saw you, Gulag. What changed?
Fortune happened, my lovely. And it fell right in... And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
Well, good to
I'll
know
let
you finally
deal
discovered
with
what a
this,
bath
Gulag,
is.
darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
We found your note.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the baths, it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you, my tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications.
Just tell me about the deal you made with the Winterborn.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king. I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn.
This letter to Irfan Iceheart says otherwise.
No, I could explain. The people of this city, I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people.
So the clan orcs starve?
The outlying clans. They're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives.
It is checking me everything in my body, not drowning you right now. The information you passed on cost lives to get the Winterborn supplies.
A small price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me.
Just tell me where the Winterborns took the supplies.
Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally.
Now, normally I'm not one to snitch to the cops. Normally the cops ask me if I saw shit. I tell them no. But on the case of the count of I smell some serious bullshit, I am gonna tell the fucking guard. Don't try to leave the city.
Do what you will. My tonics are out in the city now, getting to the people who need them. Sure, I won't be able to enjoy the rest of my gold, but I accomplished what I set out to do.
Look, if one of you kills him, I won't say shit. Again, I normally ain't one to report shit to the cops. Normally the policy with cops is they come asking you about shit, shut the fuck up. But I'm making an exception. Motherfucker just had people starve for profit.
Welcome to Orsinium.
And is saying, oh well, I'm doing it to help the city. No, you're not.
Endeavor.
Hey, hey, I found a traitor.
Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from the Forge Mother?
I have the letter. Who are you?
I am a high priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I am here at the request of Forge Mother Olga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey?
Well, I helped a caravan that was attacked by the Winterborn. Supplies for the outlying clans were stolen.
We've received similar reports. Just one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for.
Well, I know where they took the supplies, and I know who sold the supplies. He's currently sitting in a bathhouse. You want to go get him?
Truly. Perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
Gulag betrayed the clans. He says the supplies were taken to Frostbreak Fortress.
You located the stolen supplies and uncovered our betrayer. Trinimac surely sent you to us in our time of need. Take this reward
no
for
God
helping our
sent
people.
me. I came
and you
here
must
on my
present yourself
own.
to Forge Mother Olga. Look, here she comes now.
Uh-oh.
Is this one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes, Grand Forge Mother.
Thank you, Solgra. I will speak to the outsider. Come, outsider. We have much to discuss. So, our ambassador finally found you. Took a damn time. But you're here now, and that's what counts. Welcome to Orsinium. Amazing how fast we rebuilt the place, isn't it? Orsimer can do anything when we work together.
Yeah, very lovely work. By the way, I found out where the Winterborn took the stolen supplies.
The damn Reachmen and their foul magic. It provides the Winterborn with an unlimited number of soldiers to send against us. Even so, our soldiers have dispatched all but one of their warlords. That bastard, Jothon Iceheart. Where are the supplies?
Frostbreak Fortress. I heard Iceheart himself guards them.
Trinimac smiles upon us, then. My son, King Korog, has already traveled to Frostbreak Fortress to deal with Warlord Iceheart directly. Without a strong leader, the Winterborn threat will fade away. You must go and tell the king about the supplies.
Alright, I'll go help King Korog.
There
After
are
I ask
two
questions.
things my son can't resist. Food and battle. When he learned of Iceheart's location, he rushed to deal with the warlord personally. Help him end the threat and recover the supplies. The unification of the Orc clans depends on it.
How will this help King Korog unite the Orc clans?
The Winterborn pose a threat to all of Hrothgar. Jothon Iceheart in particular has long been a thorn in our side. The king issued the order to invite you to our land. If the Winterborn are defeated thanks to that order, the clans will take notice.
Doesn't King Korog have an army?
Of course. But many of our best warriors are off helping the Alliance. Besides, the other clan chiefs are too busy seeking their own glory. My son needs someone at his side who has nothing to prove. Someone without an axe to grind. Someone like you.
Yeah, I don't have an axe to grind, but I have souls to give to Hermaeus Mora. Anyways, why can't you tell me about the Winterborn?
The accursed Winterborn of the Reach. Under the Longhouse Emperors, they dominated these mountains. But the mountains belong to us now. We've driven the cowards back, but their leader, Yorfon Iceheart, still lives. It's time to change that.
Where do I meet King Kurog?
You can find my son at the camp outside Frostbreak Fortress. It's an old Breton fort southwest of Orsinium. We've been laying siege to the place for weeks, but Iceheart and his rats have burrowed deep.
Why does the king...
Go and help my son
she was on top.
exterminate the vermin.
Why does the king have you making these arrangements?
This is Orsinium. Don't you know our traditions? Kurog is king, the chief of our clan, and every clan far and wide. When it comes to war, he's in command. Everything else is better left to the capable skills of his mother and wives.
I'd rather not. Also, King Kurog is married?
Oh yes, and many times over, just like any other clan chief. Norogra the Hunt Wife, Tuga the Forge Wife, Barzal the Hearth Wife, and he has a few Shield Wives as well. They're all fine young women. Kurog's been well matched. I've seen to that.
Take me off that list of possible candidates. I see you getting ready to put me on there. Tell me about High Priestess Solgra?
High Priestess Solgra? Oh, we couldn't have done any of this without her. She upholds the ancient traditions, traditions we sorely need right now. With her help, we will restore the true religion of the Orsimer, the religion of Trinimac. Trinimac the warrior, the paragon. Once he was our patron, our god. He encompasses the true ideals of the Orsimer. Strength, honor, and unity. Talk to High Priestess Solgra. She speaks of Trinimac with more elegance and passion than I can manage.
You know what? I could be talking about Trinimac and Malakath, but you know what? I am going to do the smart thing and keep my mouth shut. No. There we go. King and Glory, that's the quest. I'm gonna wait till we're outside the city walls before I start talking about Trinimac and Malakath, because for all I know, these people can hear me. I'd rather not fucking risk it. Where's the gate out of here? Gods, I hope I am going the right way. I am most likely not going the right way. Still with me, Zareth? Yes, he is. Here we go. Aw, tiny squishy level 16 who found— How did you wander your way over here? Oh, guys, that's a long ways away. It's gonna be a long ride. Or it might not be, who knows? But for those who aren't 100% familiar with Elder Scrolls lore, Trinimac and Malakath are technically the same person. Trinimac was once the elven god of war, who eventually became corrupted and turned into the Daedric prince Malakath. They are both one and the same person. And it's, in fact, how the orcs themselves came to be. The orcs in this are elves. They're just the orcs that we see roaming around, both in, well, Elder Scrolls Online here and other Elder Scrolls games. They're just the descendants of the original corrupted followers of Trinimac, who changed when, well, Trinimac was turned into Malakath. Not similar to Warhammer. Warhammer, there's some weird mushroom thing. That are a result of a hell of a lot of fuckery from an ancient race. This is just a god of war getting corrupted and his followers getting corrupted and changed in turn. Yeah, one and the same person. Oh boy, ogre. And I've been polymorphed for like the last bit of stream. Censorship, Kobold! Which, if anyone's thinking, wow, that's an odd way for anyone thinking. Now, I gotta preface this, okay? Any bit of Elder Scrolls lore, you start reading too deep into it, it's gonna make it feel like you're on acid of some kind. True, they did. They just, over time, eventually became the wog-screaming, hilarious bastards we know today. Ah, here we go. Frostbreak Fortress. Alright, how much can we get done here? There's our way shrine. There's... I guess the siege is going well enough. We got people just chilling out here, chopping wood.
I want all the soldiers from all of the clans to circle the fort. Iceheart won't escape from me this time.
Our soldiers know what to do.
Maybe one day I can upgrade this PC to the point that it'll be able to handle you guys throwing stuff at me again.
Maybe this victory will finally convince you and the other chiefs
to
fully accept my claim to the throne.
It is... Elder Scrolls lore is a case of the lore doesn't look too deep on the surface, but the moment you start digging, you realize you were standing above, like, a 1-inch layer of ice that was covering the Mariana Trench. Ooh, book. I'm trying to talk to the king, not read his book.
You always just barge into the king's tent without so much as a by your leave? Who in the name of First Forge do you think you are, troll breath?
I'm Dalhiri Salthan. Your mother sent me to help you?
So, you're one of the outsiders my mother's been harping about. I'm Kurog, king of the Orsimer. Welcome to my war. Your timing's perfect. I'm just finishing this damn fine leg of chubloon. You hungry? I do enjoy a good meal before a fight.
Yeah, Skyrim didn't do a good job of revealing just how absolutely batshit insane some of the lore gets. Like, you have to start digging and then actually putting little clues together to realize, oh, well, that's fucked up. But games like Oblivion, Morrowind, all the ones who came before it, that makes you stop and go, dear gods, what the fuck is Bethesda on? Also, no thanks, I have news. The stolen supplies are inside the fortress.
It's a good thing that that's where we're going, then. This siege was taking too long anyway. Your Fawn Iceheart is the last of the Winterborn warlords, and frankly, I'm ready to be done with him. He knows we're coming, so I'm expecting a good fight.
You told him we were coming.
You bet your arse I told him we were coming. Fair's fair, and it probably scared the ice water out of his veins. I want to see you in action. You lead, I'll follow. Now, let's go kill old Iceheart. Then we can return to Orsidium and feast.
Sarah the Var, we're not paid enough for this shit. That works for me. Let's go.
We need to find a way into that fort to get to Iceheart. Talk to the siege commander. See if they can get us inside.
We won't be safe until all of the Winterborn are dead. Now fire!
No, this is not the DLC you got me. That one is still a long ways off because I'm trying to do everything in chronological order.
The Bretons
it is going to take a while, Sappy.
And they built that place to last. But never fear, the Winterborn won't have a fort to protect them for much longer.
What's going on here?
Kirog summoned the chiefs of Hrothgar to besiege the Winterborn. One of our biggest problems are those Briarheart monstrosities. For every one we kill, 2 more take its place. I know there's a solution, but damn if it doesn't keep eluding us.
So what's your plan?
We need to get inside the fort. Find out where they're spawning those abominations. But the damn harpies! We can't walk 5 steps without becoming bird food. Siege Commander Dolph's working on a plan. I hope it's a good one, for all our sakes.
Hey, I'll talk to Siege Commander Dolph and see if I can help.
This is the Winterborn's final stand. We destroy the Briarhearts, while Kurog deals with their warlord, Iceheart. If we succeed, Kurog will have ended a threat that has plagued us for far too long. Maybe then I'll consider accepting him as our king.
The Harpies and Winterborn are working together?
Surprising, isn't it? We're pretty sure they're all connected through the Hag Ravens, or whatever you call those ugly old hags. It wouldn't surprise me if the Briarhearts are also their creation. They're all vile, the lot of them.
What can you tell me about the Briarhearts?
The Briarheart warriors are like the undead, only worse. They talk to each other, think on their own, behave just like any other soldier. But there's no way they're alive. Not with half their chest hanging wide open.
Their chests hang open?
I guess you haven't experienced a Winterborn raid yet. You can actually see their foul hearts beating inside their open chests. Except they aren't hearts at all. More like some sort of malignant growth. It's unsettling to see, to say the least.
Is there a problem between the chiefs and King Kurog? Can you tell me this while he's standing right there?
You can say that. It started when he claimed the title of king. Many chiefs aren't ready to bend their knee to Kurog. It's not the Orc way. But Kurog knows how to conduct a battle. Look around. No clan could muster a force such as this.
But you're working with him now.
Kurog believes that the Orcs need a united kingdom. We've banded together to defend our land. But beyond that, we'll see. The Winterborn have been ransacking Hrothgar for years. At least Kurog has brought us together to try to put an end to that.
Unification sounds like a lofty goal.
Perhaps. But tradition sometimes is too high a wall to climb over. We're a proud and stubborn people. New ideas, they frighten us. And Kurog is full of new ideas. A new city, a new god, it's more than many of us can take. But if he wins the day...
New ideas, huh? Let me tell you about the horrors of air conditioning! I'm kidding. Siege Commander, where in the hell is he? I got like 2 minutes where I end stream because I wish I could go for longer, but I am still not feeling 100%
we'll never break
that.
this siege. Get down!
Let me get down. What's going on? Oh, birds!
Damn it! I lose more soldiers that way.
Looks like General Dulf could use a hand.
You brought the king here? Then welcome to our siege camp. Sorry you had to see those damn harpies at work. I'm not sure King Kurog should be walking around out in the open, but I've got a barrel full of my own worries to deal with.
How can I help?
If you want to become bird food, I'm not going to stop you. And after losing more soldiers to the harpies, I'm ready to accept any help I can get. Besides, anything is better than what the little wood elf was able to accomplish.
Little wood elf?
Sent her in with a squad of orcs to deal with the harpy nests on the towers. Figured if the nests were on fire, the distraction would allow another squad to get in and put an end to the Briarhearts. But both groups have disappeared without a trace.
I can try to find your missing squads.
A volunteer. I appreciate that kind of go-get-'em attitude. If you do manage to find either of the missing squads, remind them that they have their orders. I expect them to complete their missions. The outcome of this siege depends on them.
How do you recommend I approach the fortress?
The main path is too well defended. You'll be a lamb led to the slaughter if you go that way. Our siege provides some cover, so you might be able to sneak around the left side of the fort. And the right side is clear, except for the harpies.
Tell me about the 2 squads you sent inside.
I sent the wood elf and 1 squad to set fire to the harpy nests. The other squad is supposed to find the source of the Briarhearts and put an end to that threat. But everything hinged on dealing with the harpies. We just can't get past the birds.
How are they supposed to set fire to the nests at the top of the towers?
My siege engineers can easily calibrate the trebuchets to launch direct strikes against the airy towers. They just need something to target. That's the first squad's mission. Mark the airy so we can knock it out of the sky.
And what can you tell me about the Briarheart warriors?
The Winterborn zombies? Not much. Our alchemist, Alinen, has some experience dealing with the Reach. He thinks the Hag Ravens grow the hearts, planting them and harvesting them like grapes from a vine. A disgusting image, I know, but that's Alinen.
I'm gonna write this down. They grow hearts?
That's what Alinen thinks. As long as he can put a stop to the foul things, I don't care how crazy his ideas sound. But he's with the second squad, somewhere on the other side of those walls. Without Alinin, things get much more complicated.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to deal with their little war next time. I wish I could go on for longer, but I'm still not feeling 100%. I'm hoping I can get a hold of my regular medicine again before the 18th, but whew, I'm working with what I got. So for those who did tune in, I do hope you enjoyed. I should hopefully be back tomorrow night for some more 7 Days to Die. I do hope to see y'all there if you can make it. You know the usual socials. Linktree links should be down below with all relevant social media, as well as direct links to the Throne Wishlist and to the Ko-Fi. You want to support me in ways other than through Twitch, which I should be getting a payout from the Twitch overlords in March. We've once again forced their hand. But as always, my name is Dragon, and bye-bye.